Well, good morning and welcome to CityLine. We are live every Thursday morning, and this morning, of course, is July 12th. It is wonderful to be in your home. We have a great show ahead of us. Later on in the hour, we'll be talking with Manny and Katie, and they are here to talk about the Tacoma Pride Festival. And then the Grand Cinema is here to talk about some brand new apparatus they have that will help you hear and see better. Wade will be here to talk about that. And then it's time again for the Living History Cemetery Tour. Melissa and Deb will be here to talk about this tour and why Tacoma is one of the best places to learn about people who have come before us. And then with me now is the Venardos Circus at the Star Center. You brought some very sparkly, beautiful people with you.
I did.
And first thing in the morning, thank you very much, because we all know how much I love sparkly, beautiful people with the bling on. This beautiful man next to you, Kevin Venardos, which is Greek. Welcome, Mr. Kevin.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Kevin, what does Venardos mean?
It means the name that my dad gave me, and then the name that his dad gave him.
So it's kind of like Christian son, or it's just...
I don't know what the literal meaning is. I know that it's Greek, but...
It's all things Greek, dark, and sparkly.
Thank you, that makes sense.
That works. Okay, there we go. You are the producer and ringmaster of Venardos Circus. And with you, you brought the proverbial beautiful woman, Miss Sasha, Sasha? Say it.
Sasha Pivaral.
Pivaral. Beautiful. And what nationality is that?
It comes from my dad. It's a Guatemalan.
Oh, it's fabulous. You are a hand balancer for the Venardos Circus, and you are going to show us what you do in your sleep here at the end of the program. So, yahoo for that. Y'all warmed up?
Yep.
Yeah, she's always warmed up. So, Phedra, let's get a big overview, first off, of what is Metro Parks up to? Because summer is the time where Metro Parks shines like no other season. So what can you share with us?
We have amped up the fun yet again this summer. You know, once summer hits, everything is hopping in the parks, lots of activities and programs. We have the Tacoma Food Truck Fest. It's the 5th year.
Yum.
In Wright Park on July 22nd. And then immediately following that, we have Ethnic Fest at Wright Park, which is July 28th and 29th. And then all throughout the month of August, we have summer bashes at each of our community centers. So we'll have outdoor movies, food, entertainment, you name it, we're providing it all in the parks.
Oh, there we go. So, and weren't we just named like best parks in like the whole universe?
Well, that's
why
what
exaggerate?
we think. That's
because that's what I think. Yeah.
Money Magazine just named Point Defiance Park the #1 park in the state of Washington. Oh. It is a prestigious honor, and it really is a testament to all the work that Metro Parks is doing, as well as the voters in Tacoma who vote for all of us to have these bond dollars to create these world-class facilities. So we are very honored to have this prestigious recognition.
Well, and you must take the Venardos Circus to the park once you leave here this morning. Show them it in all the glory. Especially, we want to take them through the Rose Garden because it's so spectacular. All right, so how did we get so lucky to get the Venardos Circus here?
Well, one of the events that I have always felt that Metro Parks and Tacoma have been missing is a circus, and a really quality circus that really relies on human talent and athleticism. And so it just so happened that the stars were in alignment this year, and Kevin was looking for a place to call home for the Venardos Circus, and we have the Star Center event lawn, which is just adjacent to the Star Center in South Tacoma, and this is the perfect venue next to our spray grounds, next to our athletic fields, to have this beautiful red and white circus tent for the next 10 days set up in Tacoma.
We have you for 10 days?
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Oh my, well, game's on. Now we're going to have to definitely shower you with love. So we have a video that we're going to show here that kind of gives our viewers a little taste. So as we say, go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Venardos Circus Productions. It's a craft, it's an art that we practice from the heart. Be a part of the magic of the circus. We'll devise for your eyes things of wonder and surprise, all arising from the magic of the circus. We'll explore, we'll invent, on your stage or in a tent. We'll present the main event you long to see. Every feat is a treat. Hold your seat and lose your inhibition. We're on a mission to delight, using the old-fashioned magic of the circus. The most dramatic, acrobatic, highly flying, death-defying, wonders great and small and all for you. With Venardos Circus Productions, your dreams come true.
Wow. Okay, if I wasn't already in awe, it's like quadrupled. That was incredible. So you mentioned that the circus is located on the event lawn, which will be really easy to find. So Kevin, let's talk to you. What is it like to be the ringmaster of a Ringling Brothers circus and to live on a train? Because that's your background.
Yes. I was 22 and I had a degree in musical theater, and I was trying to get someone to pay me to sing and dance.
Which you do so well.
Living in New York. And it was just one of dozens and dozens of auditions in 2000. Seems like a long time ago.
It was
now.
A blur.
Yes, and for some reason they gave me the job, so I toured with the Ringling Brothers Circus for 5 years, and it really was a transformative experience. The people that I got to meet, the friends that I made, and the way that I got to experience America. It's very different seeing it from the train versus 35,000 feet. There's so many different kind of places, and one of the reasons, or one of the things I love most about the circus is this tent goes up, or whatever the space is, but you bring this, just as diverse as the artists, the people who see the show. We're all so different, and different points of view and different things, but we spend a couple hours together with our kids or our dates and our families and our friends, and we laugh together, and we discovered by the end of the 2 hours that we got a lot more in common than separates us. So that's one of the things. I love circusing too.
Yes.
It's after I was doing it for 15 years, I'm like, what else am I going to do with my life besides this?
You obviously, because you described it so beautifully from that internal point of view, that I thought, well, thank goodness he's still doing it, because you obviously have a passion for it. But what made you want to start your own circus? That's a big leap, because you are that man behind the curtain that pulls all the levers and knows the greatness, but also knows the hard work. So what was it that made you start this insanity?
I think I was afraid of not having a job. But seriously, I mean, a performer's life is, you have a contract, and it has a beginning and it has an end.
Right.
And the end is always coming. So after years of sort of dealing with that, I knew that if I'm going to have some control over this, I better start making some hay, so to speak. So
I love that.
I didn't know that it was going to become what it has, but I'm sure grateful. Like Ringling Brothers is closed.
Yeah, it is. It's something that some people will never know when we say Ringling Brothers, what we mean by that.
I think that tradition, doing things because that's the way they've always been done, is, I think, a terrible reason to do anything. And instead, if you're looking more at the audience and making sure that they're having a wonderful time and adjusting what you're presenting to them, in that same way. Of course, I'm following my own aesthetic, and I have a dream and I have a vision, but more important, what I want is that I make an experience where people have a wonderful time.
Exactly.
So if I keep my focus there, I think we're on the right track.
All right.
Yeah.
So Sasha, how did you get involved in the Venardos Circus?
Kevin found me and my family, I believe, on Facebook through friends.
Facebook connects us all, but
yes.
circus is also pretty interwebby.
Yeah, like through friends and on Facebook, and we got an email, and me and my dad were like, all right, let's go do a circus.
So what is it like to be inside the tent?
It's amazing. The tent that he has is really beautiful, and to be honest, it's such an interesting thing because you can step in and it can be daytime, nighttime, 7 in the morning, midnight, and it feels like you're stepping into a toy store. Everything feels wonderful. And he has beautiful sets, pieces up that just make it a full, like, complete picture. You don't notice where you are when you step inside, and you just get lost into the magic of the circus.
I just have that vision in my head of like the whole Willy Wonka walking in and boom, there it is. So what does a typical day consist of for you, Sasha, if there is such a thing?
I think I have pretty typical days.
Yeah.
Morning, it's, you know, the family gets up, we have our breakfast together, we have our coffee, we talk about our day. Usually lunch rolls around and then we'll start our training, and depending on the show times, we prep for our show. We, you know, get our costumes ready, put on our makeup, get all of our bling and lashes.
Yes, talking my language, bling and lashes.
Yeah. So, and we do an amazing show for people, and it just, that's it. Then the makeup comes off and we go to bed and we do it all again.
All right. So first off, traveling from place to place, because we have less than about a minute until you get to balance us out here. Are you boat, sea, air? How do you travel from place to place, Kevin?
Trucks and trailers.
Trucks and trailers.
Sometimes artists will fly in, you know, and as a circus tour is not something that is hanging up on the rack at Macy's that you can just go and take one and it's all pre-made.
Right.
Every one of these stops it's not just a location, it's a community. Mm-hmm. And really, that is the more that you can connect with the community.
Yeah.
It's just everything flows better. I'm grateful to be here in Tacoma.
Yes.
And to connect with this community. And really the dream is to come back in 25 years after we've been here every year since. And the little girl who's seeing the show now is there with her little girl boy. That is the dream.
So Sasha, why don't you go ahead and get up on your apparatus here while I ask Kevin about how we get tickets. So how do we get tickets?
VenardosCircus.com.
All right.
This is the internet age. I don't know if you're aware.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's
okay, so here is Sasha. She's going to balance us out.
Yeah, she's been doing this since she was a little bitty girl. And Mom and Dad they are also in the show.
And I want to say thank you to all three of you for being here today and taking time out of your schedule. And you're going to see me definitely at this circus. And Phedra, thank you again for all the beautiful acts that you continue to bring to Tacoma. And Sasha and Kevin and to the rest of the family, welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're going to do a little musical chairs here as Sasha continues to put some balance in our day. And when we come back after this quick break, we will have the Living History Cemetery Tour. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Venardos Circus Productions. It's a craft, it's an art that we practice from the heart. Be a part of the magic of the circus. We'll devise for your eyes things of wonder and surprise, all arising from the magic of the circus. We'll explore, we'll invent, on your stage or in a tent. We'll present the main event along the sea. Every feat is a treat. Hold your seat and lose your inhibition. We're on a mission to delight, using the old-fashioned magic of the circus. The most dramatic, acrobatic, highly flying, death-defying, wonders great and small and all for you. With Venardos Circus Productions, your dreams come